Why are you doing this? How are you doing this?
Just because something hasn't happened doesn't mean it won't. We're all connected.
Things change for me just like that. And then it happens again and again and again.
You know, physical in scenes before, I've done like fight scenes and things like that. This is very different. This is someone taking someone's life away. It's so intrusive and violent and violating. So that to act that is very different and a new experience.
So clearly no plans of making your kids watch
No.
Shining.
No, I mean, I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old, so no, so absolutely not.
Okay,
I mean, I almost
right.
feel bad about my mother watching it, to be honest with you. I feel particularly great about it. There is very unfortunate statistics about violence against women in general. I mean, this is a piece of fiction, it's a piece of sci-fi as well, but obviously that has very real themes about violence against women.
Jamie, hi, this is Divya from CNN News 18. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
And congratulations, because you have set the bar high once again, and this time around, as a serial killer in Shining Girls. What's been the response so far?
I don't know because I don't really like watching stuff that I've been in. I have that crippling anxiety about watching myself. So I don't know. I can only really talk about the process and how we did it. And I just feel so grateful to be a part of this with so many wonderfully talented people, from Elizabeth to Wagner to Michelle McLaren and Silke Louisa, and it's just a fantastic creative team. And obviously the novel that Lauren wrote as well. I feel very grateful that I got the chance to play this very complicated man.
And Dad over multiple decades. He's the one connecting them.
There'll be more. I don't know how.
But he's been watching me since I was a kid. He's everybody. He's nobody. He's all the time.
So clearly no plans of making your kids watch
No.
Shining Girls.
No, I mean, I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old, so no, so absolutely not.
Okay,
I mean, I almost
right.
feel bad about my mother watching it, to be honest with you. I feel particularly great about it.
And what do you have to say to all those women who are really scared of embarrassing Jamie Bell's on-screen character, who could actually be lurking around almost everywhere?
Well, I mean, I think you're speaking to a larger point, right? Which I think, there is very unfortunate statistics about violence against women in general. I mean, this is a piece of fiction, it's a piece of sci-fi as well, but obviously that has very real themes about violence against women and female homicide specifically. So the hope is that the way we handle those things is not gratuitous, is that it's from the point of view of the victim. Predominantly, the idea that these were everyday women who were aspiring women who had various different jobs, and that aspiration that they had, that confidence, that control that they had over their own lives was threatening to a character who was desperate to maintain control over them and dominance over them, and that's why he felt the need to extinguish them. That's to take away their shine, as it were. So I think, the show unfortunately has very real things to say about, the world at large as well.
I mean, you just said that, it's a very complex role that you play in Shining Girls, and we completely understand that, a lot of preparation must have gone into understanding the character and, of course, doing justice to it. But once the show was over, was it very difficult for you to come out of your on-screen character? And did you ever feel that there was a bit of residue that was left and, that was really troubling you?
I mean, not particularly. I mean, it is make-believe, I mean, obviously there's certain scenes that are very uncomfortable to have to do. And I didn't realize how uncomfortable I would be with those things until I got there on the day. That those kind of things came as a surprise. I've been, physical in scenes before. I've done like fight scenes and things like that. But this is very different. this is someone taking someone's life away. It's so intrusive and violent and violating. So that to act that is very different and a new experience for me. So I mean, in terms of leaving it at the door, I was so grateful to be done, to be honest with you. I was so grateful for it to be over, for me to get to go home, back to my kids and to my wife and stuff. So, but I mean, the reason for doing these things is that you want to stretch yourself as an actor and explore these things and get into the mindset of a very complex, deranged, sociopathic person like Harper is. So that was the task, and it was daunting, but I felt very supported, and yeah, hopefully I did Lauren Bukes' great creation some justice. Yeah.